All right, guys. Let's take a look. So, there are other ways to do this. Just in case you go get some help and they suggest a different way, you can find the intercepts and do this. I like to reinforce the whole mx plus b thing because that's important too, so might as well reinforce it with this. So the first thing we can do here is subtract x, and I force that bad boy in front, and the 3 is positive. Let me stop right there. Are you cool with that? So if you read it, what I did, it says 3 minus x, right? But I have a choice. I can put it in the right format so I don't mix up what's m and what's b. All right, I like it. It might be. So what's the y-intercept?
0, 3.
0, 3. And from there I'm going to go down 1, over 1, down, over, down, over. And how am I going to connect that? What kind of line?
Solid.
Straight, yeah, straight is true. Solid line. We're not doing curvy lines yet. And then, how do I tell which way to shade? Yeah, if you plug 0, 0 in, is 0 bigger than 0 plus 3? Is 0 bigger than 3?
Yeah. No.
I love you guys. No. You're saying yes, think for a second. Is 0 bigger than 3? No.
Yes.
So that did not work, so I'm going to shade that way.
Like how I got it right.
And again, this would be up, wouldn't it? This is up from the line. This is up, and that's what it says greater than. I'm going to shade up. So both ways agree, thank God. What's another way you can check this? So what point is this? 4, 2. If I plug that into the equation, it should, to the inequality, it should work. What's 4 plus 2? 6. That's bigger than 3. Yay! You can always pick a point that is a supposed answer, plug it in, make sure it actually does work. That's one way to check. All right. So this guy. Subtract 3x. Force that negative 3x in front. And does everybody see this, right? Is the 12 positive or negative?
Positive.
So of course it's going to have a plus sign there, right? It's positive. It's the 3x piece that's negative.
Yeah.
And then I divide each thing by 4. So I get y less than that plus 3. What kind of line is it going to be? Yes, dash it. So the y-intercept again is 0, 3. And from there I'm going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 4. Make it dash it. And then if I plug 0, 0 in, so is 0 less than 0 plus 3? It's 0 less than 3.
Yes.
Yes. So that means I'm going to shade in the direction of the number that worked. What else? And of course, less than, down. So either way you look at it, it works. Thank God. Yes.
There is equal, not like less than.
What do you mean there's equal?
If there is
Oh, if there was equal, the only thing, what would be the only difference if this would have been less than or equal to 12? This would have been solid instead of dotted.
No, not less or just equal.
Oh, well, if it was just equal, it would just be the line, right? So where is this?
Like the same, is a question.
Where is this on the graph?
Right there.
See how it's the same thing but just an equal sign?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? This line. So we see that? Okay, I'm not sure, that can't be your
No,
question
because
because,
the question is just equal. There is nothing, there is no sign.
But it wants you to change it into an inequality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
change it to equal.
okay.
What about this one? Is it just equal? And then we change it.
But they didn't give me the graph. So that one gives you a graph, so you'd have to redesign this whole problem. Yeah. All right. So again, if you are having issues with graphing lines, these will obviously be a problem, right, just in general. What about these two? These two are gonna be special cases. Y is gonna be what kind of line?
What is that?
Horizontal, and it will be dotted, I like it, all that stuff. So a -4 is gonna be dashed, however you wanna say it. And then which way am I gonna shade? Up. And then this guy, this is neat. This is kind of neat. I like this problem. You know it's what kind of line?
Vertical.
Straight.
Straight.
Like on.
Oh man. So, real quick, mathematicians, we call a straight line, we call it a straight curve because we're insane. Okay. It's true story. This will be a straight line, but what kind? Vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
Vertical. And x equal to 1 would be here, x equal to -1 would be here, so where's x equal to 0?
In the middle.
Ah, so another name. Ooh, look how slow I'm talking. It's a good note to take. Another name for the y-axis. Did I turn you back on? Yes. Another name for the y-axis is x equals 0. Think about why that is. Give me a point on the y-axis.
0,5.
Yeah, what's x? 0. So a definition for every point on the y-axis is x equals 0. That's why to find the y-intercept, I make x equals 0. So what's another name for the x-axis? What's the equation for it? Y equals 0. It's crazy. You guys semi with me? No? Yes? A little bit? So this is just going to be the the y-axis. And which way am I going to shade?
To the left.
Thank you.
I don't know why it's like that.
To the left. All the shade grass. All right, maybe.
Is it called a curved straight line because of
Straight
straight line?
curve.
Yeah, straight curve because it can be straight around curved.
No, we're not talking about that. We also call it a 180-degree angle.
Oh,
Just
It's a
call it
straight
a
line.
line, guys.
No, we can't.
Haven't you get legally not allowed to?
haven't you noticed that most
I love that you guys
schools
are
bad at
assuming we're
making
done.
names about stuff?
You said we would
You
get out.
know.
You said we're gonna do this and then we're gonna get out.
You're fine. That's good. All right, yeah, that's all I had to do. Just wanted to
You
mess with
made,
you a
you
little
made
bit.
him feel bad. Yeah.
Oh, you can't make me feel
I
bad.
have another,